Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt, and welcome to Grid 2. Let us press start or enter start. I am using my controller. As you know, I like my racing games. I like them to be much more on the simulator side, but I feel like, since this game is not a racing simulator, I'm not going to try to treat it as it is one, and I'm not going to complain about it because it's totally not. I was playing Grid 1, the first Grid, a little bit over a year and a half ago or so, half ago, and I tried it with my racing wheel and pedal setup, and I was just frustrated because I was trying to force it to be something that it advertised itself as, but most certainly was not. Grid 2 certainly doesn't even try to pretend to be a simulator anymore. There's no in-car views, there's no adjustments you can make to the vehicles other than paint and frilly aesthetic things. No effect on the handling or the driving of the vehicle as far as I'm aware. Very much taking a page out of your Forza and Forza Horizon books. This is probably what Dirt Showdown is to an actual racing simulator, you know. A lot more, just arcade, straight up arcade. One problem I already do have, if I can start my complaining before we actually start the game, it doesn't let you, like, start the game. I'm gonna press start new game here. This is, I didn't even get this option before. As a Let's Player, and as somebody who records videos, I like to set up the preferences and the graphics, the audio, most importantly, to get the audio levels right, the aspect ratio, recording, and stuff like that beforehand. But you don't get any no menu screen when you start the game. You get no options when you start the game. You're literally thrust into a race. My controller wasn't even plugged in at the time, so the guy was yelling at me like, "Hey guy, get racing." I'm like, I don't want to. I would like to leave. There's no option to even exit, to say like, no, I don't want to do this right now. But we're gonna figure that out right now. Let's start the game, Grid 2. We'll talk more as we continue on. I have plenty more ideas on where this is going. So, bam! Start new game. Warning! Auto-saving. What did I just say? Oh, let's overwrite this one because I don't care about it. Yeah, basically I didn't even get those options beforehand, and it really just thrust me. Yeah, this is your initial opening menu. No options or anything. I would really love for an options to be here, but nope. No need for that. I would like to do some World Series racing. That is the career single-player mode, so let's click that. And then the game starts, and you can do nothing to stop it from here on out. Codemasters, obviously also behind the F1 2012. That is far more simulator leaning than any of these other games lately. The Dirt franchise, which used to be known as Chicago. Hey, that's the Trump Tower on the left. A complete and utter waste of money that nobody can afford to live in now. And it's completely empty. Well done. Well done, economy. Okay, we're in Chicago. Very cool. Yeah, it used to be the Toka Race Driver series, or just the Race Driver series. But they've... So yeah, see, suddenly you're racing. Hopefully your controller's set up right.
This is our chance to make a name for ourselves.
It is.
Put on a good show, and someone will have to take notice.
I will. Oh, hell's blazes. All right, so yeah, I am using my controller, not the wheel and pedal setup. This is a very drift-heavy game. Like, all the cars drift for whatever reason.
Ahead of you. Someone spun out.
Suckers. I thought... Okay. I was gonna say, I thought... Oh, unless because I started a new series. I was gonna try a manual transmission, you know, to try to ease back...
Final lap. Keep focused.
You know, to try to give myself at least the flavor of a racing simulator. I want to try that. I'll see how that actually might work with the controller setup, how difficult that would be, but I don't think... Hey guy, that setting hasn't...
Let's push for first.
No, I think I'll stick with second. Oh god. That setting hasn't stuck because I started the new save game. Alright, very nice. I don't think I'm gonna get first.
Great comments to show you, pal. Keep going.
Yeah, one of the things, the storyline with this game is it's Seems to be very... It was amazing. Very inspired by YouTube and other such things, because you have to gain fans, like subscribers, and the fonts are even very similar to the YouTube fonts and colors with fans. See, here's YouTube. YouTube!
I see you've been making waves across the racing community with your videos. You've already gained quite a following.
Yeah, well, this is YouTube right here. They must have some sort of connection with the Googles. The Googles!
For you, if you're interested, to help me create the most comprehensive racing series in the world.
Yep.
No need to decide.
Volume's a little bit loud in my ears. I might have to adjust that a little bit later, but...
Enjoy it. Practice and consider my offer. I'll be in touch in a few days.
There's apparently some big shot investor who wants to invest. I've already got an achievement for getting past the part of the game that you honestly can't do anything
I told you that last race would
other than get past it.
You heard of Patrick Callahan? Well, he's the reason we're here today.
Yeah, he's apparently some rich guy who's investing in a racing series.
His words. So today is a
He's probably a drug dealer, guys. Shh, don't say anything. We're just here to race.
Take some time to learn the track today before you go full throttle.
Too late. What would be... Oh, that is not how you change camera angles.
After this sweeping left embankment, you got a real nasty left-hander.
I'm gonna just start pressing buttons to see what they do.
They will help you judge
okay, that's your...
slowing down.
Oh!
That's okay. There's a lot that can go wrong on a race day.
No!
See how that could have gone. Just select the point in the replay that you want to resume
okay.
from and hit flashback.
That was an accident. I was just pressing buttons to try to see how you change camera angles. But okay, why is flashback? That's something from the Dirt series that we know a lot about. That's also in F1 2012, but the single player, not
Scrub off some speed and look for those markers so you'll overshoot the turn.
Not in the multiplayer that myself and Beef are playing. Ooh.
Nicely done. You judged your braking point well.
Because I'm awesome, guy.
Get some speed up, tap the brake, and steer hard into the next turn. Continue to turn, and the back end will begin to slide out.
Whoa!
Get back on the
All right. Apparently, the drifting is a little something to get familiar with. Let's see here. I have all of the graphics on maximum.
Get ready. Next corner, let's see a drift.
That was kind of a drift.
Nice throttle control and good counter steering.
Yeah, see, there's a B is kind of your handbrake button that you would use to drift, but the car drifts regardless. Wait, what did he say? I'm not really paying all that much attention. Take that, turn.
Right, full throttle now, coming onto the final straight.
Full throttle, you say? I can provide. Oh, okay. The D-pad is also steering. That's kind of unusual. What's like... Okay, that's... Change your view. Hello!
Hey,
hi.
That was seriously impressive. No doubt you'll be hearing from Patrick after that.
Alright, I do tend...
Garage, that's cool.
Ooh.
Otherwise, you can stay out there a bit longer and practice. Come in when you're ready, pal.
I do tend to like the far back third-person view when doing these kind of racing games. Alright, sideways shenanigans. Yep, that's me. I am end session. Alright. Yes, confirm. Alright, woo, so much. It's like, you have no time to think because you're suddenly in the game.
I've been keeping my eye on the racing scene for a while now.
I gotcha.
Your performance in Chicago is the reason why you had a drive around the Indianapolis Speedway.
Oh.
Now I have something to offer. My dream is to create a World Series of racing. Imagine the high-speed racers...
Because there aren't any other racing series out there, perhaps multi-billion-dollar industries, NASCAR, Formula 1.
But first
Ring a bell? No, nothing? Never heard of those.
And that's where you come in. To get our name out there, I've set you up with some of the USA's elite
I don't think I'm going to fit in that car, guys. It's a little tiny.
US clubs on board, sign some of their drivers, get their fans. Then we can start hosting our own events.
Oh. Well, aren't you very...
I just need some details.
What's the word I'm looking for?
To draw up some contracts. I've got a good feeling about this. Let's make this happen.
Forename. How dare you talk to me like that? Oh, I can use my keyboard here probably, am I right? Player K. Yep, it's me. Kurt! Kurt1. Mac. Age. Under 16. The game quits. You can't drive. I apologize. Oh, that's unfortunate. As of this month, I am now in this category by 1 year. Nationality, American. Continue. Names. Keith, Ken, Kev, Kieran, Lee, Lewis. Is there Mac? Max? Mo Sislak. Let's see here. Nope. That's another thing. As we're going through these, I know one of the things I wanted to mention in this first episode, Vintage Beef, my Formula One. My Formula One. What are they? Teammate is also have been playing this game. He's about 15 episodes of his Let's Play in, so it's going to be very interesting. It should, Knuckles, there we go. It should, after we finish every race, pop up a little screen of the friends that I have in Steam, and since he's the only friend I have who's playing this game, dramatic pause, who's playing this game, it'll be very cool. It'll be a little bit more of a dynamic thing where I'll be able to compare and my final scores for each race. Ice! Well, I might have to pick that. My name in F1 is Iceman for the floating block of ice. Unless there's a Mac or like K-Dog or something like that. Oh, go back. Outlaw, Monkey, Milk. Yeah, he's Milk. No, Mac. Why would there not be Mac or Big Mac or something? Oh, maybe there's a Big Mac. No, Big Dog. Bubba. Alright, I guess I will have to go with Ice. Ice.
Okay, Ice. Okay, Jester.
Jester.
Okay, Hurricane.
Hurricane. A nickname should not be like 4 syllables. Alright, Ice. I am Ice. So far, that first race, I seem to be getting pretty good frame, so having everything on Ultra seems to be, no, I don't have a RaceNet account, so I will not be doing any of that. I will stick to medium difficulty. Beef is playing on full damage, so I'll keep that full.
So first
Continue.
up, you got an invite to compete with New Union Race Club and their star driver Harrison Carter. If you can give him a good challenge,
I wonder
it should get him interested in joining
if that's
up with us.
view. What would the shifting be? Probably A and B. Yeah, probably A and B. How do I? Hold on, I'm gonna be messing with this. I might cut this out. I'm gonna look for options to get everything as right as I would like it. Options and extras. All right. All right, I'm back and I'm in the audio settings. Once again, this is something that is a problem with a lot of Codemasters titles. I know F1 2012. They give you a sliding scale of 1 to 100, or, you know, up to 100 for the audio, but they only let you go down to 50. That is not the entire scale of what we have going on here, guys. Let's get things under control. All right, I'll put everything down to 50, and then in post-processing, I guess I'll lower the audio myself so you can actually hear the soothing sounds of my voice. But let's get to an actual race, for Pete's sake. I only have one event to join. I turned down ambient occlusion and anesiotropic filtering from ultra to high, just to make sure. You know, you always know with recording with fraps it tends to slow things down a little bit, so we're getting pretty much the full graphics experience here with just a few concessions for the recording. There are options They anticipate you wanting to play this on a laptop with Intel integrated graphics. There's options for that as well. So yet another, you know, they aren't even bluffing when it comes to the fact that they know this is a casual arcade racer. But we have an invitation to a California race. It's just in Chicago. Now we're heading out to California. See you out on the track, rookie, says Jorge Espinosa. Grid Girl. Looks like the conditions are decent in California. Should be a good race. Grid Girl. Girl.
In race events, the aim is to cross the finish line ahead of your competitors.
Really?
You need all of your driving skill to make your way
Sorry,
through the pack.
I'm being too
Bring home
snarky.
the win.
All right, got it. I just have to win. Let's go. Kablamo. This is the only vehicle I have, so I will select it. And I have to remember, manual transmission, shift up, shift down. That should work all right. It puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage here if I'm going to be comparing myself to Milk. But in the end, it might prove to be advantageous to have control over, you know, keeping the shifts long so that you have better acceleration and whatnot. I don't think you can blow the engine. Alright, watch out for Harrison Ford. Oh, well.
New Union is one of the best-known racing clubs in the U.S. Finish in the top 3 to get their attention.
Alright, I thought I was going to go further into the red line, but apparently that's where the rev limiter is at the red line, which is a little bit unfortunate. Excuse me, good sir. Alright. Whoa! Whoopsie daisy.
I want to see you get a good eye on his racing line and pass this guy.
I'm trying to, but I'm also simultaneously having to think about my shifts. As you'll see, I forgot to shift right there. I might have to reverse those controls. I don't know why my brain keeps wanting to think that up is actually downshifting. Excuse me, good sir. I'm also trying to keep glancing down at the mini-map. It's like go off the cliff. Wonder if that's something that you can actually do. Guy! No, I don't want a flashback. See, I keep... I don't know why I'm lifting off the gas while I shift as well. What am I, in third? Okay. Alright, alright. It's a little bit chaotic and hectic, but I do kind of like the shifting. Like I said, I might have to...
Nice going. That should get New Union to
I don't know why it makes it feel like my, it's reversed. Let me, you know what, I'm gonna try that again. First episode, we're gonna give myself a little bit of a break. I'm gonna restart, and now that I have that figured out, I think I should be alright. Much better start. Now that I know where my clutch is. Excuse me. Beep beep. Alright. I kind of have to slow down here, so keep it in third. Aye. Aye, vey.
Nice work, you're in the top 3.
Aha, already. Now if I don't mess up my shifts, I should be alright. Ooh. Got a downhill here. Fourth gear is good for that. Whoa, into the trees. Yeah, we're gonna have to have that flashback. And probably right about there is a good spot, is any? Oh, I died. I died, everybody. Wow. Speed of impact, 102 miles an hour. 63 Gs. Yeah, my brain just turned to mush on the inside of my skull. Flashback. Alright, let's try this again. Let's maybe slow down a little bit earlier, eh?
Good, you're in the top 3.
Ah. It, like, corrects. Alright. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy, guys.
Come on, can't take these sort of knocks if you want to finish.
I'm not just taking them, I am dishing them out, good sir. Oh, downshift. Okay, that's that button.
Ice. You've moved into the lead.
Alright. Interesting. Where's this finish line? It's kind of coming up, is it not? Yep. Yeah, much better finish there. Aside from the part where I died, that never happened. The flashback took care of that.
You won your first race.
Woo!
Way to go, pal.
By 2 seconds. Take that, Fernando. How dare you? Alright, here's the first test. Oh, okay. Beef did slightly better. By 0.02 of a second, 0.2 of a second. Objectives completed, 0. I just want to race. You start with 3,500 fans? I don't think that's how YouTube works.
Okay, Ice. Well, your performance has got another club interested, the Trans-America Pacers. You'll need a Japanese-built
Sounds like a basketball team.
So here's 2 to choose from.
They seem pretty equivalent, except the Nissan... Well, they're both Nissans. The, Sylvia... I think Beef chose the Sylvia. I'm going to do the opposite of Beef. I do like a good, Z. Nissan Z. Fairlady? Is that what they're actually called? I thought they were just called Z. Alright. Yoink! Are you sure?
Good
Yes.
choice. You've got the option to take any of the cars you own for a test drive. It's a good way to test out the limits of the car before you head into competition.
Why, thank you.
Sponsors are another great way to get
Oh
your
dear.
name out there.
Oh my god.
Each time you advertise a sponsor. Are we ready to go? Check your race calendar and see about getting a win.
Alright, that took, far much more longer than I wish to admit, but we have kind of an interesting color setup here. Very simplistic. Let me show you. No, I would just like to see the vehicle, please. Yeah, your standard racing stripe. Kind of an interesting side thing there. I went with kind of the pearlescent silver color with the black, the white, and the red stripes to match my main sponsor, Simpson, apparently. I wish you could change the color of the number, because that kind of gets lost on the inside of that background there, but whatever. Number 820. Y'all know the significance of that number, and if you don't, sucks to be you. Alright, so we're gonna go with that, and we'll just stick with that. That can take so long. It's like the customization on like a Skyrim character or something like that. So let's try to fit in another race here before we call this an episode. Because I wasn't calling it an episode before.
So we've got a few choices now.
Oh,
You can continue
thank you.
competing with New Union.
I could.
You can accept the invite to meet the Trans-America Pacers.
Possibly.
Or if you want to get some practice in, I've organized a test drive at Indianapolis anytime you need it.
Thank you. What does New Union? I already beat their races before. A Chicago invitation and what is that, Miami? Miami. I know Miami when I see one. I know a Miami when I see one. Who says that? I do. I say that. Alright, let's race to Chicago. Let's wrap things up in the hometown fans. Classic muscle. I've got a muscle car. Let us select this race. I will take this vehicle because it is a muscle vehicle. I'm assuming that's what I'm restricted to be using. Oh, a little bit of frame rate lag on the loading screen. All these bokeh effects are really stressing out the hard drive, or the graphics card. Career longest drift, 221 feet. Wasn't that one of my objectives? Get, like, drift for 100 feet?
Smooth out those turns and you'll be winning in no time.
Smooth out those turns and remember which buttons are upshift and downshift, Kurt.
The main man around here. Show him you're up for the challenge.
I already beat him in the last race. Oops.
It's up to you to show New Union that the best racing competition out there will be in the WSR.
Alright, still getting used to the shifting. Oh, that guy's a jerk. I was clearly on his inside. Although I was clearly missing shifts. Yeah, that's a little bit nutty. Why can't I drive much further into the red line?
You picked a great drift spot there. That got you the objective.
It kind of defeats the purpose of having a manual transmission. You know, when I used to play Gran Turismo a lot, I chose the manual transmission because the automatic would shift before the tachometer would get into the red line. So if you choose a manual, you can get a lot more range out of each gear. Oh, you nuts.
Okay, let's focus on taking one more position.
So yeah, I don't know, I'm starting to second guess having a manual transmission. Whoa. Downshifting right before the turn sure sends you into quite the drift. How many laps are there? 4? Alright. Whoops. I thought that was a sharper turn than it was. Hi! Hi, guys. Keep your hands behind the guardrails, please.
Nice. You committed to holding your pace and cleared an objective.
Oh! Let's try that again, please. Oops. Downshift. Blow the engine. Alright, I might abandon this whole manual transmission business. Because it doesn't behave very well. Whoa!
Final lap. You need to give first place some real grief. Get in front.
Grief! Whoa, that guy's trying to take me out. Easy now, big fella. Easy. Oh. Woo! Wow, well he's way out there, man.
You're driving a good, clean race.
You obviously have not been watching the entire race, my good friend. Second.
That's first place across the finish line. Top 3 against New Union is
No,
not easy.
I was
Nice
second
work.
place, not first place. He wasn't watching. Alright, let's just see what that gets us. Oh! Yeah. Automatic transmission might be the way to go. Yeah, there's really, it doesn't seem like there's an advantage. You can't redline it, you can't, you know, I've in watching Beef's videos, it seems like it shifts at the same point, so why go with a manual transmission, really? Alright, so yeah, this is a new game, new series on my channel. This is Grid 2. I think in the next episode, like I've just been complaining about for the entire race, I am going to go back to the automatic transmission. Really treat this as the arcade casual racer that it is. They probably just added that manual transmission option in just as a little bone to be thrown to those who sorely long for the days of lore in racing simulators out of Codemasters. So yeah, thanks for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.